Bonjour et bienvenue pour cette quatrième session de français en ligne. Donc aujourd'hui, nous sommes mercredi 15 avril 2020. Allez, répète avec moi. Repeat with me. Mercredi 15 avril 2020. Super. So to start, I want to thank everybody who shared the audios, the activity that you had to do. That was brilliant to listen you all guys. You did a very good job. I'm really proud of you and you can be proud of you too. And for the one who did not submit yet their audios, you are still able to do it in the assignment for week 3, guys. Remember, that was for last week. This week we're on week 4. So I still invite you to do it, and I'll be uploading my feedbacks in the comments, so you'll be able to see. Okay? Donc aujourd'hui, today, to continue with what we did the past 2 sessions, I want to continue talking about the city, the country, the nationality, and the language. All of those words related to a place. Okay, we started to see it with the city and some prepositions that in articles that we are going to revise today because you already know it. We are just going to revise and continue with that point. So, c'est parti. Bon, c'est parti. Alors, aujourd'hui, comme je vous disais, nous allons voir la ville. So I want you to repeat. La ville. Super. The city. Again, repeat. Le pays. Super. The country. Then, la nationalité. La nationalité. Et la langue maternelle. Et la langue maternelle. Donc, the nationality and the maternal language. And then we'll do some exercises. You're gonna have to do some activities. Donc, that was to introduce. So, we are going to start. So, as I told you last week, when you want to say that I live in French, you say j'habite à plus the city. So, I live, j'habite. And I told you, habite look like in English, habitat. Okay? J'habite. The only difference is that you don't give the H. Habite. Okay? A will be in. I live in, and then you put the city. All the cities that you want. So look, in French, to say you live in Paris or any other city in the world, you will have to use the preposition à with an accent. Don't forget the accent in the à, because à without means he has or she has. So that's why, guys, we put the accent to make the difference between both. So if you want to say I live in Paris, you say super, j'habite à Paris. Okay? J'habite à Paris. So, simple exercise. I want you to fill. So, take a pencil. On prend le crayon. Fill in the blanks. J'habite à Abu Dhabi. J'habite, and then you continue. Okay? On écrit à. J'habite à Dubaï. J'habite à Sharjah. J'habite à Al-Quwain. J'habite à Fujairah. J'habite à Ras Al Khaimah. J'habite à Ajman. Okay? So, in each sentence, guys, I want you to put à. Okay? That means in. So, if you forget à or in English, your sentence means nothing. So, you have to put it. If you think that the cities looks like different, it's because that's the French writing, the French way to write Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Sharjah, Al Quwain, Fujairah, Ras Al Khaimah, et Ajman. Okay? So now that you know how to use the cities, and here of the UAE, in French, so we are going to see the countries, and that will be more difficult in the way that there is a lot of information to have, but you already have that information, so that is going to be quick. Alors, Hops. Donc, on continue avec les pays. Donc, on va faire étape par étape. Donc, pour le pays, we are going to use first le singulier. And we're going to use the articles. You remember the. The will be le, la, or L apostrophe with a vowel, avec une voyelle. So first, when you want to speak about a country, or to mention, to refer to a country, you have to use the article the in French. Okay? Le, la, L apostrophe. That is systematic, and I insist on that fact, is this systematic. And you know that the article systematic in French is the same with the countries. You can't say a country without the article. In English, you would say the France, the Jordania. Okay? If not, French. If not, it is not French, and your sentence does not make sense. Okay? Example, j'aime, I love, you remember that. Huh? J'aime la France. Okay? I love France. J'aime le Portugal. Okay? I love Portugal. But in English, you don't say the. In French, you have to put it. And if you remember the lesson of the articles, there is in the singular, the feminine, and the masculine. Le féminin et le masculin. Okay? Donc, féminin will be la. Masculin will be le. Step by step. And you will see that it's very easy. The big major part of the countries is feminine. So that's very important to remember, guys. So all the countries finishing with the letter E in French, that's feminine. Okay? That is feminine. I insist. So if you see a country ending with a E, you just put la. La France, la Jordanie, la Colombie. Don't start to panic. You don't know the country? Just check if there is an E at the end, and you'll see that you're gonna have the point. La France, I, bim, la. La Jordanie, with an E at the end. Okay? La Colombie with an E at the end. That's feminine. Okay? Now, with the masculine, look at it. All the countries finishing with another letter that is not a E, qui n'est pas un E, le E, okay? E, it's E, you remember that. Huh? So all the countries finishing with another letter will be masculine, and you're gonna have to put le. Okay? Exemple, le Portugal, le Cameroun, le Maroc. Okay? So do you see a E here? Est-ce que vous voyez un E? E? Non. There is no E at the end. Il n'y a pas de E. Donc, le. With only exception for Mexico, le Mexique. Okay, you see, le, and he brings the E. There are 6 countries, okay, but I want you to learn that one because that's the country that you are going to see more than the other one, okay? So if you have to remember that for my French class, I mean with me, I'll be putting le Mexique. That's the only one I will put, okay? So you don't have to stress, and you don't have to learn the full list of the countries also, okay? I want you to work with that paper as a guide, okay? You can't learn all the countries in the world. Just acknowledging that you have to see which is masculine, which is feminine, masculine. Okay? Last point with that, remember that in front of a vowel, okay, when it's front of a vowel, so in French, A, E, I, U, O, Y, the turns L apostrophe. Why? Because a vowel. So all the countries, feminine, masculine, okay, majority are all feminine. So each time you see a country with a vowel at the start, that's feminine, okay? Anyway, they will be with L apostrophe. So if you want to talk about Ireland, you will say l'Irlande. If you want to talk about England, you will say l'Angleterre. 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 If you want to talk about Egypt, okay, l'Égypte. And if you want to talk about Germany, l'Allemagne. L'Allemagne. So you stick the L to the word. Okay? But I will only give you feminine forms. So each time you see L apostrophe, that's feminine. Okay? So what you have to remember, when it's feminine, the country wears the E at the end. When it's masculine, it's all the letters except the E at the end. Exception with Mexico. Okay? That's it. And each time you see L apostrophe with a vowel, that's feminine. And obviously we have some countries that are a group of states or islands, okay? It is why we will use the plural form of the, that will be les. Okay? Because group of states, group of islands. Example with the United States of America, the USA, les États-Unis d'Amérique. Okay? United Arab Emirates, les Émirats Arabes Unis. Like you remember this, huh? So you're gonna have to put les, okay? Another one, Philippines, will be les Philippines, okay, because a group of islands, guys. It's not one island, it's several islands forming a country. Les Émirats, 7 Emirates forming a country. Les États-Unis, 51 États, 51 states forming a country. Donc, to recap, I want you to go and fill the blanks. So you have the country, okay, Colombie, France, Mexique, Émirats Arabes Unis, Irlande, Luxembourg. You remember Luxembourg? We saw it last week. It's a country stuck to France. Belgique also, donc Luxembourg, Belgique, Belgium, Portugal, Australie. So check the countries with a E at the end, okay? Check the one that don't have an E at the end. Check the vowel starting, okay? To recap. So I will let you do that, okay? That I want you to share with me. And we are going now to go to the second part of the countries, because there is two parts. So that's general. We see the general, talking about a country, okay? France, Ireland. Now, if you want to say as a city, I live in. So we're going to see I live in for country, because that's obviously different. Now you master the countries, guys. If you want to say, like for the city I live in, to say in, you will have to take in consideration if the country is feminine or masculine, as le or la. Okay? So I live in, when it's feminine, I put feminine first because the major part is feminine. So if you want to say la France, France, I live in France, it will be j'habite en France. La Tunisie will be j'habite en Tunisie. L'Irlande, j'habite en Irlande. Okay, even with the vowels at the start, because Ireland, remember, that's feminine. Donc j'habite en Irlande. En will be in when it's feminine. Ok? Donc là will be en. La France, en France. Ok? You see? The E at the end, they're all feminine. So feminine will be en. To say I live in and the country. Same process with masculine countries, guys, ending with another letter will be O. So A plus U in French, it's O, like the letter O. Le Portugal, j'habite au Portugal. I live in Portugal. J'habite au Portugal. J'habite au Panama. J'habite au Pakistan. Ok? Le Portugal, le Panama, le Pakistan. J'habite au Portugal. J'habite au Panama. J'habite au Pakistan. Et au pluriel, ok? And the plural form, as I told you, j'habite aux États-Unis d'Amérique, j'habite aux Émirats Arabes Unis et j'habite aux Philippines. Okay, you see the S at the end? So O with a X that you won't pronounce, you don't give the X, it's the plural. Okay, that's the plural. We aren't going to put a S in that context, it will be a X. Okay, because X is also the plural in French at the end of the word. Donc O, O. Only if it's plural form. Okay? Donc, I'm going to let you with that exercise too. Donc, we are going to do the first two together. I'm going to explain that to you guys so you have the same as this. Donc, j'habite en Tunisie égale la Tunisie. J'habite au Brésil, le Brésil. Ok? J'habite en Tunisie, j'habite au Brésil. So what you are going to do? You have to put, okay, in, the correct form of in, I live in, and the correct form of the, if it's masculine, feminine, or with a vowel. So you have to check everything. If there is a vowel at the end, I mean, if there is a E at the end of the country, s'il y a un E, or if the country, if the country starts with another letter than the E, the E, or the plural form. So you have all the keys to succeed that exercise. Okay? So that, I want that for next week too. Donc, now we have the city. Donc, I live in Dubai, j'habite à Dubaï. Et j'habite aux Émirats Arabes Unis. Now, we are going to speak about the nationality. So, to speak about the nationality, so that will be maybe the most difficult for you because that's something totally new. But same, I won't ask you to learn all the nationalities. Okay, I will never ask you that. I want you to know your nationality first, okay? And some of the most important countries spread in the world, I mean, okay, in importance, economically, politically, okay? So I'm going to share with you some countries that you will listen the more, and I want you to learn those, okay? So first thing to know in French, we never put a capital letter to the nationality or language. So to write it in English, you are going to put a capital letter. In French, you never put a capital letter. So if you want to say I am French, you see in English you put it, and I speak French, you see you put it. Je suis, so je suis means I am. Français, et je parle, I speak French. Okay, you see the difference? In French you don't put it. You will only put a capital letter if you mention the people living in that country. Les Français sont gentils. Les Français sont gentils. French people are nice. So yes, because you refer the people. That's the only way to put a capital letter. So there's no need to put it. I don't want to see any capital letters. And that, I will never ask you to do it, because that's tricky. I want you to remember that you don't put any capital letter. Okay? Donc, a nationality, it's an adjective. An adjective is serving the qualification. You will describe, so that word will be adding information about the common noun or the proper noun. Donc, the adjectives of nationalities are written always with a E when they are feminine, femina. Example, so that you already know, when it's feminine, it's always a E at the end of the word. Je suis allemand. Okay? Allemand is come from Allemagne, Germany. Allemand for boy, et je suis allemande for girl. So I want you to repeat. Allemand. Okay? And for girl, repeat. Allemande. Okay. So in that context, you see, in the boy, for the masculine form, you will never say the D. Allemand. But the final consonant will be here with the feminine, allemande. Okay? It's why we are doing this in French. Okay? Donc, allemand, you don't say the D, you will say the D when it's a girl. Je suis espagnol, et je suis espagnol. So that's the same sound, but for the writing, you're gonna have to put a E. Okay? So you're gonna have to put a E when it's a girl. That's it. But some are already written with a E in the masculine form and won't change in the feminine, because you can't double E if the words already were a E. So if the boy wants to say, I am Russian, je suis russe. I am Belgian, I'm from Belgium. Okay, je suis belge, belge. And from Switzerland, je suis suisse, suisse, suisse. Okay, russe, belge, suisse. And that will be the same for the girl. Okay, je suis russe, je suis belge, je suis suisse. Okay, so I'll let you time to take that information. So when it's feminine, we put a E. But when it's masculine and it already were E at the end, that will be the same for the girl. Some will also have a new form at the feminine. Okay? So there is only two that we are going to see together, that we might see, because there is a lot of nationalities that we might not see all. I will just give you a sample, as I told you. Je suis grec. Je suis turc. Both will be said the same. The only difference, that's for the writing, and I won't ask you that to write. Okay? But just to show you guys. Je suis grec for girl. Je suis turc for girl. Okay, so when it's a boy, it's a final C. Okay, when it's a girl, you're gonna have that form, grec, for the boy, and you had Q-U-E at the end. Same for Turk. T-U-R-Q-U-E for the girl. Okay? But we have the table, I will show you now the table of the common nationalities. So most of the nationalities are said in this way. With a, with a wa, with a un, with a also. I will show you. So, I told you, when it's feminine, you always add the E. You see? Es, wa, was, un, et un, n. Okay? Donc, for French, we say français, français. Okay? Français, française. So it's a Z. That's a Z. S-E at the end, that's a Z. Français, française. Anglais, from England, English. Anglais, anglaise. Portugais, portugaise. Japonais, japonais, japonaise. Sénégalais, sénégalaise. Irlandais, irlandaise. So here they are written in the masculine form. Okay? You only have to put the E for feminine. Okay? So here you say français, française. Okay? We continue with the next category. You're gonna hear it's chinois. Just focus on chinois in that one. Chinois, okay, Chinese, chinois. Okay, so here both S are mute. Chinois, and same, you are going to say for a girl, chinoise. Chinoise. Ok? Ici, on va utiliser américain. Américain from the US. In French, we say American for a person coming from the US. Donc, américain, américaine, un, N. For the feminine, you will open the mouth. Américaine, ken. Américaine. Et for a girl, a boy, américain. We have Mexicain. Mexicain, you remember that masculine word ending with a E and being masculine. So that's for a boy coming from Mexico, un Mexicain et une Mexicaine. Ok? Et ici, so when the word is ending with a en, to have the feminine form, you're gonna have to double the n. That's each time you have a word, we are going to see that rule again, guys, don't worry. With that, a lot of words in French have that when we have to see the feminine and the masculine. So this we are going to see it again, no worries. Okay? Donc, we are going to use italien. Italien, italienne. Ok? Italien, italienne. Ici, on va utiliser colombien. Colombien, colombienne. Ok? Donc, français, française. Chinois, chinoise. Américain, américaine. Italien, italienne. Ok? Don't put pause, put a break if you need to take notes or to repeat. Okay, you can interrupt and then come back on, but need to practice. Okay, so one more time. Français, répète. Français, française. Again, chinois, chinoise. Américain, américaine. Italien, italienne. Okay? Bon, that's for the nationality. So remember, we always had to put an E at the end. And in each exercise, you are going to work with that. I want you to work with that. You don't have nothing to learn. I just want you to know how the steps and how do we do in French, because we will need that to continue what we are doing since 2 weeks and before the spring break with the farm, because that's very important to speak about your nationality. On continue avec les nationalités, les pays et les langues. Alors, to speak about a language, you have to use the masculine nationality. So the adjective that we use for masculine. Okay? Donc the form. So, for example, Italian, to speak Italian, will be l'italien. Italien, so that's the masculine. Okay, we don't put the feminine, only masculine. and we are going to put the article. Okay? I speak Italian. L'italien. You have to use le. In English, you would say the French. Remember, in French, we don't put any capital letter. And that will be le français. Donc you have here an exercise. That one we're going to do it together. Donc I want you to take a pencil and I'm going to do it with you. Donc on a l'Égypte, répète, l'Égypte, la France, le Portugal, la Russie, l'Angleterre et l'Espagne. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pays. On a 6 pays. 6 countries, guys. Ok? L'Égypte, la France, la Russie, l'Angleterre et l'Espagne. You see? 5 of them, they are féminine. Féminin. Except le Portugal. Ok? That's masculine. So you can see the majority is feminine, as I told you. That's feminine. Majority féminine. Donc, à gauche, à droite, to the left, le français, l'arabe, l'anglais, le russe, l'espagnol et le portugais. So, we have the country and you have to link with the official language in the country. Okay, so it's not because you have Egypt, okay, l'Égypte, that the language will be l'égyptien. No, because in Egypt you speak Arabic. Okay, so you have to match. Okay, you understand what you have to do? La France. Okay, allez, I'll let you think about La France. What do we speak? Ben oui, le français. Le Portugal. Et bien voilà. Le portugais. Falamos português. La Russie. Ben oui. Le russe. L'espagnol. L'Espagne. Hablamos espagnol. Ok. L'Angleterre. England. English. Ok? Bien. But remember, guys, en France, in France, you see, en France, in France, when you want to say in, en France, on parle français. But we speak also French, français, in other countries. Okay? Same with Arabic. We speak Arabic in lots of countries. Okay? Same with English. We don't speak exclusively English in England. Okay, tell me a country right now. Yeah, we have loads. Okay, like Australia, Australie, les États-Unis d'Amérique. Ok, par exemple, la Nouvelle-Zélande, New Zealand. Bon. You have that exercise to do. Donc here you have the country, le pays. Here you have je suis, I am. And here you have the language. So you have to match the country, the nationality, and the language. Okay? So I will just do the first with you to make sure you get everything. Okay. I won't be I'm blocked on the bottom, but you're gonna have to see it in the page anyway. So we do the first together. Donc pays, on écrit. Alors, français, française. Oui, très bien. La France. Ok? La France. Donc je suis français. Or if I'm a girl, je suis française. And I speak my language, ma langue. C'est le français. Ok? So yeah, if you wonder, I've got a French keyboard. Oops, le français. And you have to do it everywhere. Okay? So one time you have the nationality, one time you have the country, one time you have the language. So you are able then to see what's the country, what's the nationality. Okay? Just to make sure about something is that l'espagnol, for the language, okay, you are able to choose one country where you speak Spanish. Español, Spanish, okay? So on Espagne, you can use Espagne because you already have it, but we don't speak exclusively Spanish in Spain. The same with England with English, okay? And at the end, we can't see it here, but voilà. L'arabe, in the bottom, l'arabe, same, you choose a country and nationality, where we do speak Arabic, l'arabe, okay? And with that you're done. Guys, I want you to use all the material we have to work with, and it's to connect all the points we've been working on today, okay? And I want you to have those with you to practice and keep remembering. I will also share with you a form, a table like that, with all the nationalities of Ignite School. So like that, each one of you will be able to know his nationality, his country, and his language in French, written like that the same. So you just have to underline yours and keep it in mind, okay? So like that, anyone is left apart, you will all have and you will all be able to know your country and your language and your nationality. Okay, once more I insist on, but I really want you to know how to speak about yourself, okay? So that was the part of the nationality, and to recap all what we did today. So I just want to finish with you with two other exercises. That's very easy because you already have everything written. So nationalité, that's the main sentences you have to know today. Je suis, I am. Okay? I am, je suis. Je suis français. So yeah, I'm going to write it for you. Look, I am French. Okay? Okay, je suis français, I am French. So that you have to know it. So you know how to say I have, j'ai, and now you know how to say je suis, I am. I have, the two most important. Lieu de naissance, place of birth. Okay? So if it's a boy, you will say je suis né, I am born. In Paris, je suis, because Paris it's a city, remember, we always put a. And then to speak about the country, in France, France is feminine, so you're gonna have to put en. And if it's a girl, you say je suis né, you double E. Remember, feminine it's always a E, so you double E born in French. So I will write it also for you. I prefer to do it in the same time like that. You can put your notes too with me. I am born in Dubai in the USA. Ok? Donc, I am born, je suis né, for both. In a, because Dubai is a city. And in will be en, France féminine, et aux Émirats Arabes Unis, pluriel, in DUI. Ok? Adresse, j'habite à Porto, au Portugal. So like that, you get to see them all, to recap. Féminine, masculine, and plural. Donc j'habite, I live in Porto, in Portugal, au Portugal. La langue maternelle, remember the start I told you, la langue maternelle, the maternal language. So the maternal language is the language you get born with, and the first language you know, your language. Ok? Donc je parle français. Me, Mr. Anthony, Monsieur Anthony, je parle français. Ok? Because I'm born in France. Je suis né en France. Donc je parle français. Je parle, I speak. Alors, et toi? Tell about you, filling with the lines, the same sentences. So I want you to say about you, je suis, your nationality, lieu de naissance, place of birth. So you say je suis né à, your city, en au, okay, depending the country. L'adresse, okay, j'habite where you live now in the country. And your maternal language, okay? So you have to fill in the blanks, the lines. And then you're done. And the last exercise, and I promise it's the last, okay? Here, colorer ton drapeau, color the flag of your nationality. So pays, I want you to write the name of your country here with the article, le, la ou les, be careful. And then I want you to put, so you draw your flag and you put the colors. I want you to write the colors that you use, like that you get to revise the colors too. Okay, we don't forget anything. Yeah? And here, quickly, guess the nationality of these four famous people. Donc on a Shakira, Cristiano Ronaldo, Eva Green, Neymar Jr. I think you know them all, maybe her, but she's posted somewhere in the school, if you remember. You get to see her in Dumbo if you see the film, the movie. Okay? So we're done for this week. So we have several exercises to do, but you have my explanation. We do it together. I already started the exercises with you, so you just have to continue. And you have those to do by yourself, and that will be quick. So if you have any hesitation, please let me know. If you have any feedbacks also, let me know about the lesson, and because I know that it can be too much to see every point together to match the pays, la ville, la nationalité et la langue. So we have nationality, language, city, and a country together. But if you remember what we did, it's easy because you already know. You already know. Okay? So I just want to make sure that for the country, there is feminine, masculine. The majority of them, they are all feminine because they nearly all end with a E. The rest is masculine. Okay? And when you want to say in, it will be the same. You just have to check. So those is just merely those little words, and that's it. And then you don't need to know the countries. You just need to check what you have at the end. What's the final letter, and you have the points. Ok? Allez, au revoir. Ok, c'est fini. Au revoir.